Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for We Never Dated. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. I'm going to show you two different versions of this. I'm going to show you what I just played, which is the guitar riff all the way through the song and all the different parts. I'm also then, later in the video, going to show you the chords for it, whether you just want to, let's say, strum along to those. So yeah, feel free to skip ahead to that part. However, let's dig in with the first part of the song. And there's a small introduction, which starts on the A string with fret 6, 6, 4, 6. And then we go up to fret 4 on the D string. We then almost repeat it, but then we go up to fret 8, 6, 4 on the D string, and then 6 on the A string. So I'll just play that part really slowly. And what you can do is slide up to that fret 8. We then have 6, 6, 4, 6 on the D string. And then we have 4 on the G string, before finally playing 8, 8 on the D string. So it's 8, 8, 7, 8, and then down to 4 on the A string. So I'm going to slowly play it through the full first guitar riff. Now it's really worth your time getting used to that guitar riff, because we'll be seeing that not only during the introduction but through every single verse. Now there are a few parts to this song, so it's worth mentioning that if you want the chord chart for this, which has all the chords with the full structure, as well as the tab, which is what you're seeing on the screen, but the full song of the tab, as well as the chords and lyrics matched up, so 3 sheets for this song, then head on over to Patreon. I've got you covered. For the price of a coffee, you get access to not only this song, but a couple of other songs by this artist, and close to, in fact, just above 600 other songs of all the latest popular releases. So yeah, feel free to check that out in the link in the description. Now, like I alluded to, the first verse kicks in and we play the same riff 2 more times, so we're going to skip over that part. But then we get to the chorus, and the chorus has another guitar riff, which starts off with 7, 7, down to 6, and then up to 7 on the E string. And then 4, 4, 2, 4, again on the E string. So up to now the chorus is... We then have 6, 6, 4, 6 on the A string. Finally, on the E string, 2, 2, 4, 2. So, first part of the chorus goes like this, all in one go. In fact, you're going to play through that 4 times for the first chorus. Now, looking over to my tabs that is available on Patreon, we have a second verse, which is literally the same as the first verse. In fact, we also have a second chorus, same as the first chorus, so we're just playing what we did in the chorus 4 times round. However, we then get to a bridge where things change a little bit. So the bridge starts off with 2, 2, 4, 2 on the E string. Up to 6. Then 6 on the A string. Then an open E string. Yeah, pretty interesting note that. So the first part of the bridge goes like this, without me talking over the top of it. We then go to fret 7 on the E string, down to 2, and 4 on the A string, which repeats. And then the last part of the song is another chorus, which is 4 times round the usual notes that we played through the other choruses. There is then a small outro, which I believe it's drums and vocals. There's no guitar part, so you just have 4 bars of chilling out with your feet up having a Kit Kat. So that will get you to the end of the song. However, I'm now going to talk about the chords that we need to get through this song. So if you're interested in playing a chord version of this, I highly recommend getting a capo for fret number 6 on your guitar, and that's going to make the chords far easier to play. And the introduction is going to have 3 chords. We have an A minor chord to begin with, which is an open A string. These numbers are in reference to the capo. 2, 2 on the D and G, 1 on the B, and an open E. We won't play the low E string. The second chord is a D minor chord that we'll need, which is an open D, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, 1 on the high E. Don't play the bottom 2 strings for that. And the last chord we'll need is an E major chord for the introduction and verse, which is an open E, 2, 2 on the A and D, 1 on the G, 0, 0 on the high B and E strings. Now, as there's no chords necessarily playing along with the song, those chords would be the chords that would fit over it. So in terms of strumming, what we can do is this. So what I'm trying to do is just accent the rhythm of the dun 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 melody. And if you play that through once, you'd have the introduction. If you play it through 2 more times, you'd have the first verse. We then get the chorus part, which is some new chords. So yeah, this is all available on Patreon. Like I said earlier, you get 2 different sheets with the chords and another one with the tab. The chorus has an F major chord, which is a 3 on the D, 2 on the G, 1, 1 on the B and E, which goes 1, 2, 3, 4, D minor, A minor, and then finally C major, which is a 3 on the A, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E. We don't play the low E string. And if you play that 4 times in a row, you've got the chorus. I'm going to demonstrate that now without me talking over the top. After that, we get the second verse and chorus, which repeat the same thing, but then we get the bridge where things change a little bit more. So here's the bridge part. We start with C major, down to E major, A minor, followed by what is technically, with this capo on, a B flat major chord, which is a bar chord. You could play power chord if you're familiar with that, but I'm going to play the full major shape, which is 1 on the A string, 3, 3, 3 on the D, G and B. It then goes to F, C and G afterwards. So I'm going to play the full bridge again without me talking so you can see how it all fits together. And then after that bridge, you get one more chorus, which is something that we've already gone over, before the outro comes in, where it's just drums and vocals. But there you go, that's everything you need to get through this song, whether it's the tab, where it's the single notes, or the chords. I've got you covered for all of that. So if you did find that useful, please do like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And also consider getting those 3 sheets, whether it's the chord chart, the chords and lyrics matched up, or the tab, over on Patreon for the price of a coffee, and you get access to that and well over 600 other songs of all the latest releases. In fact, I just want to say thanks to the people scrolling by on the screen, who are my active patrons. The moment this video goes live, they'll get access to those 3 sheets straight away. So thanks to them for their support. Thanks to you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.